Welcome to BookJuice, where we don't just read books, we challenge the way we think. Today, we're diving into a heavyweight, Thinking Fast and Slow by Nobel Prize winner Daniel Kahneman. This isn't just a book about psychology. It's about you, your thoughts, your decisions, the invisible forces shaping your behavior, even when you think you're being rational. So here's the question. If your brain had a user manual, would you actually follow it? Kahneman splits the way we think into two systems. System 1 is fast, intuitive, emotional. It's what helps you finish sentences, spot danger, and make snap judgments. System 2 is slow, analytical, thoughtful. It steps in when you solve math problems, double-check your work, or make deliberate plans. We like to believe we're using System 2 more often. But the truth, System 1 is driving the bus most of the time, and we don't even realize it. Here's an example. Say I ask you, is the population of Turkey more or less than 35 million? Then I ask, what do you think the population actually is? Your answer will probably hover close to 35 million, even if the real number is over 85 million. Why? That's the anchoring effect. Your brain latches onto the first number it sees, even if it's irrelevant. It happens in negotiations, sales, even dating. First impressions stick, often way more than they should. Let's go deeper. Kahneman explains concepts like loss aversion. We hate losing more than we like winning. That's why we'll hold on to losing investments or toxic relationships just to avoid the pain of letting go. The availability heuristic. We overestimate what's easy to recall. If you see a plane crash on the news, you might suddenly feel flying is unsafe, even though it's statistically one of the safest forms of travel. Overconfidence bias. We think we know more than we do. We trust our gut without checking the facts. And sometimes the gut is just echoing fear or ego, not truth. And here's where it really gets you. Even knowing about these biases doesn't make you immune to them. You can't help but be influenced by the way information is presented, even when you're aware of it. Wild, right? We aren't logical beings who occasionally feel emotions. We're emotional beings who sometimes manage to think logically. And when it comes to business, money, leadership, or personal growth, that truth matters. This book doesn't give you quick hacks. It gives you awareness. It teaches you to pause, to slow down, to ask, is this thought really mine or just a mental reflex? Because sometimes the most important skill in life is learning when not to trust your first reaction. Let's reflect on a few quotes. What you see is all there is. System 1 relies only on what's in front of it, not what's missing. It doesn't ask questions. It fills in the blanks. We are prone to overestimate how much we understand about the world. The smarter we think we are, the less curious we become. And curiosity is what leads to better thinking. The idea that the future is unpredictable is undermined every day by the ease with which the past is explained. We trick ourselves into thinking we saw things coming, but we didn't. We're just very good at storytelling, especially to ourselves. Juice drop. The mind is a master of illusion. But wisdom? Wisdom comes from learning to slow down your thinking long enough to see through it. Where in your life have you been thinking fast when you should have slowed down? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's sharpen our thinking together. Thanks for reflecting with BookJuice. Like, subscribe, and grab the book in the description if you're ready to stop running on autopilot. And start making intentional choices. Next up at 3 p.m., a timeless reflection on love, struggle, and identity, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte.